For the Artists of Change project, I chose to address a social issue that is common. It's very common. People are very aware of it, but it seems to, and it's been very prevalent for decades and probably centuries, but it's definitely more prevalent now, I feel like, and it's definitely being brought to light a little bit more. And that is the issue of discrimination, and that, ranges from race to ethnicity to sexuality, all those things. So these issues date back to 1619 when African Americans were being shipped over to the United States in, these boats that were just so unsanitary and just awful to be used as slaves by the white settlers. And this even continued into the 1840s when the white Anglo-Saxon Protestants from the UK started to dominate over the United States, and when Chinese and German, Italian, Irish immigrants all started to come to the United States, the WASPs just were not having it, and they wanted to make their lives absolutely awful so that they would go back. But this coming to the United States was their only shot at making a life, for themselves and for providing for their families back home. So they had no choice but to stay and, put up with all the treatment. The issue of discrimination has always been present in the United States. However, like I said today, it's evolved into more personal issues. So people judge people based on things that they just don't like. In recent years, these issues have been brought to light, and through efforts like granting citizenship to immigrants, like way back in the 1900s, to now the legalization of gay marriage, we are working to end this discrimination. So I chose to highlight Lady Gaga for this project because she released a song in 2011 called Born This Way. It was a pretty popular song, but it quickly became a part of this new, love yourself era. And the era is just based on, embracing who you are and loving those around you and just being more understanding of, people are not all going to be the same. I think people have always known that the stereotypes are wrong, but it's starting to become more of a normal thing. So I also chose Born This Way because the use of the melody and the rhythm, it's very upbeat and you can dance to it and stuff, and it's very catchy. And I think that's why so many people it brought so much attention to that song and why it was so popular, and it was actually, portraying such a great message. So I'm going to read a couple of the lyrics. It says, "No matter gay, straight, or bi, lesbian, transgendered life, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born to survive." She goes on to say, "No matter black, white, or beige, chola, or orient maid, I'm on the right track, baby, I was right to be brave." And my personal favorite is, "I'm beautiful in my way, 'cause God makes no mistakes, I'm on the right track, baby, I was born this way." So the lyrics to this song spoke to millions of teenagers at the time, and I think it still really resonates till now. But, teenagers that felt this discrimination but didn't know how to express it or how to embrace who they were because they were scared of it, and inspired so many people to embrace their ethnicity or their sexuality and just live boldly and be who they were. So I chose her in this song and this issue to do in this project because when my brother was a junior in college, he actually came out as gay. I'm sure he experienced that discrimination. I'm sure he experienced, strangers that just didn't understand and didn't like the way that he was. And I'm sure that was really hard for him. I experienced it firsthand, so I can't even imagine what it was like. And I don't know exactly what he experienced, but I know it wasn't easy for him because it was not easy for anyone, coming out like that in college especially. That no one should ever feel sorry for who they are or feel like they need to hide from the world. And I also feel like college is a major time of discovery for people because they have complete freedom for the first time. And I feel like that's why this issue is still really relevant, but it's also evolved from an issue of race and slavery to more an issue of just people. So I chose that for my project, and I hope that we're still making strides to end that. So thank you.